to all my brats, Barbies, and Polly Pockets. Today, this is the first episode of the Nikaela's Diaries podcast. In today's podcast, we will be discussing why I think that Sabrina Carpenter should pick me, choose me, love me. Just kidding, she already does. In all seriousness, we are going to be talking about my experience at the Sabrina Carpenter Short and Sweet concert and why it was actually so healing for me. So if you don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is, have you been living under a rock? Because Sabrina Carpenter, well, I mean, her album says it all. She is short and sweet. And her origins, she was a Disney Channel star. She's been on things like Austin and Ally, and more commonly known on Girl Meets World, the spin-off of Boy Meets World. And today, she's taken over the world as everybody's favorite pop princess.
Have you ever tried this one?
Anyways, when she announced it, I just knew there's no way that I was not gonna be going to this concert, because this woman's music has gotten me through a lot of stuff in my life. Here's the thing about Sabrina Carpenter. I adore her. I think she is so hot, so funny, so lovely, and just so sweet. But she is the epitome of exactly who I wanted to be growing up. As a chubby little Filipino girl in the 2000s, like, all you really saw in the media was the main character always being a little blonde, skinny, white, beautiful woman. No hate to my blonde, skinny, white, beautiful woman. I love you. I think you're gorgeous. I think you're amazing. I just had a problem because as a kid, I really wanted to be that. You know, when it's the thing that you see the most in the media, I don't think it's crazy for me to have been influenced and feel like, oh, this is who they want to see. Like, this is who always gets the main part. Like, I want to be like that too. Hilary Duff and Lizzie McGuire, Hannah Montana, all the Barbie movies. Growing up, like, I had that toxic relationship with my own identity and just everything to do with how I looked. And growing up, that translated a lot into my relationships. I definitely got involved with some men who have made me feel like I had to look a certain way to be enough for them or to be worthy of their time and love. My self-worth was just non-existent at a certain point. And anyways, let's reel it back in. I think that's why seeing Sabrina Carpenter was so powerful and impactful. Something about witnessing her emotions live when she was singing. Oh, I know now, even if I try to change that song, even if it wasn't right. Will you pass the car, bend in the rain, float with my head like it's on my ledge? I don't think you it was really humanizing. I think it's so easy to idolize the artists that we follow and we think that their lives are perfect. I was like, wow, it literally doesn't matter what I look like. Like, if this beautiful, wonderful, talented, hilarious, like, perfect seeming woman to me, the woman who I thought I wanted to be, if she can still get hurt the same way that I have by people or just by life in general, I was like, wow, it literally doesn't matter what I look like. And there was just something so liberating about that. You know, looking a certain way is not gonna solve anything in your life. What matters is the way that we carry ourselves through the different things that we go through. I just think it's so empowering to see this woman just living her life without a care of what anybody thinks of her. And I think that's such a big part in her success too. Because collectively as a people, we spend way too much time worrying about what other people think of us. Overall, the message that she's always trying to convey is that whatever people think about you, whether it's to do with your looks or your personality, it doesn't matter. Because as long as you know who the hell you are, as long as you know what you want and where you're trying to go, you're gonna figure it out. So, that all being said, the message and the takeaway here today It doesn't matter what you look like, because at the end of the day, when God calls you and it's time to go, the things that people are gonna remember about you is not gonna be the way you looked. What they're gonna remember though is how you made them feel, the things that you did because you cared for them, the things that you did that made them happy, that made them laugh, that made them cry, good or bad. And that's all that matters. That's what being human is about. Being human is not about the vessel that we're in. Because at the end of the day, we're leaving this body behind. And I can guarantee you, the less that you worry about things that don't matter, like the way you look, the more full life is gonna feel. So, Sabrina Carpenter, thank you for your service. But anyways, I hope if you're listening to this, you recognize how wonderful and spectacular and beautiful you truly are. And I don't know what time it is right now, but you are loved. Thank you for joining me for this first episode of whatever this is. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah.